Guys, it's Ray here. Welcome to another tutorial in Sony Movie Studio Platinum / Sony Vegas, because they're technically the same program. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to remove the white haze over your gameplay. Now, you don't know what I'm talking about, but you'll see in a minute. So right here, we're going to leave it right here on the title screen so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. If you pay really close attention to the gameplay, really close attention to this right here, nothing else on the program right now, okay? Alright, you can see there's some white haze right here, okay? There's some white haziness over the shadows. Alright, so what you're going to do is when you first import your gameplay, you're going to right click and go to Properties. You're going to uncheck Maintain Aspect Ratio, check Reduce Noise Flicker, and disable the resample. This will remove motion blur in your video. Sony Vegas and Sony Movie Studio Platinum have this thing to where they try to reduce motion blur or make it so the thing isn't as much motion blur, but having smart resample, which is the way they try to do it, actually adds in more motion blur into the video than it needs be. So there won't be any motion blur in your video once you disable the resample. Okay, once you have done that, now what you need to do is hit Event FX. If Event FX is not there, right click, and right under video event pan/crop will be video event FX. Now the FX we're gonna add is we're gonna do Sony brightness and contrast, so just double click on that. Okay, we want Sony color corrector, just double click on that. Alright, and then we want Sony sharpen, just double click on that. Now if it's not adding when you double click, what you need to do is you need to just click on it and hit add. Alright, so once you've got all three of those, go ahead and press OK. Alright, now what you need to do is you need to put your contrast to 0.100. Okay, now pay attention to the gameplay and the shadows in the gameplay when I do this. Alright, so on your contrast you need to put it to 100. Okay, now watch. See how it darkens? See how there's not more of a white haze over the video anymore? Once you've done that and put it to 100, just go ahead and name the preset something like 0 or 0.100 or whatever, and hit save preset. That way when you go back in here, when you do the brightness and contrast and do all this again, you can just hit the little arrow and hit that, and it can automatically just go to it. You don't gotta enter it again. Alright, now here comes the more advanced part, which is the color corrector. Okay, so you can see what it looks like right now. Now when I add in the color correction, boom, it reduces the white haze in the video even more, bringing out the shadows and making the colors way better. So if you can't really see the difference right now, you'll be able to see the difference here in a minute. We need to get some good colors going on here, where I'm basically firing or whatever. I'm looking down the gun firing or something. Right here is perfect. So if I remove the color correction, you can see now the colors don't pop out as much, and there's a white haze over the video. If I do this, there's less of a white haze over the video, and it brightens up the picture. So what you need to do is you need to copy all of this. You need to put the saturation to 1.474. You need to put the gamma to 1.000. I believe it's already at that by default. You need to put the gain to 1.165, not 4. I don't know why that is like that. Or now it's fixed. You need to put the offset to minus 10.000. Okay, and then that's all you should really need to do. You shouldn't be able to do, or shouldn't need to do, anything else. Next, you're gonna go to the sharpen, and simply for the sharpen, you just need to click the down arrow and hit medium. All right, now make sure for the color corrector you save it, so just where it says default, just click on that and name it like correct color, and then hit save, so that way when you do this again, you can obviously click the little arrow and hit corrected. Alright, that's how to remove the white haze of your video. So this is what it looks like without the brightness and contrast and the color corrector. Alright, let's add in the brightness and contrast. The white haze is a little bit gone, and you can see the shadows stand out a lot more. So see? Alright, the shadows stand out a little bit more. And then the color corrector, if we go ahead and add that, boom, the white haze is now completely gone, and your gameplay is now completely lit up, and you can see colors a lot more. So that's how to remove the gray hue or gray haze over your videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.